So what's up? This is Thakiddbigroe, and I want to share a couple things real quick. I decided to make this video yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to, so I need to do it now before I forget half the stuff I wanted to say. So I'm having a real difficult time with witnessing people online, social media, share a whole lot of bitterness. And what I mean by that is you have a lot of people who are influenced by the things they see and hear on social media, because this is just the way the world communicates now. So if you share things on your page or your views, and you know you have people that follow you and who might even be inspired by what you say, please do not pass on whack advice due to the fact that you're bitter about something. They could be taking that advice, trying to use it in their own life to better the situation that they're in. But you, on the other hand, are giving them this really whack advice based off the fact that you are bitter about something that you went through. Now, I say that to say this. A lot of times you have people who are not really accustomed to knowing how to figure out problems on their own. So they look to somebody else to actually, help them. And if you know that somebody is looking up to you and you're giving them advice, it's your duty as a decent human being to be able to give them biased information or give them biased advice that you would want somebody to give you that you could use. Now, everybody is not going to have the best advice to give. And if you're somebody who seeks advice from other people, make sure you think about the pros and the cons of it. Because people are out here trying to live their own life. They have their own hang-ups, mistakes, hookups, turnarounds, trials, tribulations. So everybody's situation is not the same. You're not going to get the same results, even if you use the same techniques to try to get through them. But I'll say this. People walk around and they believe that at some point, if they live right, if they do the right things, bad things won't happen. That's just not true. We live in a world where bad things happen to good people. Good things happen for bad people. So it's just life, and it's a chance. And, people walking around, well, you need to live life right so you can live again. I don't know one person, not one person, who has passed away, left this world, who was able to come back and tell me what life is like on the other side, or if there even is another side. People say, well, I believe in God and I have faith. Okay, what is faith? Look up the word faith. Faith is a hope. Look up the word hope. What is hope? Hope is something that you want to happen. Look, we only guarantee one thing in this world. We're guaranteed to die. What is guaranteed? What does guarantee mean? Guarantee means assurance. It will happen. Assurance, it will happen. You will die. That's the one thing I'm promised in this life, is to die. So while I'm here, I'm going to live life like this is my only one. And walking around, listening to people give me advice on, oh, you shouldn't do this. You going to hell. You going to hell too. You going to hell for having them babies out of wedlock. You going to hell for fornicating. You going to hell for shacking up. You going to hell for smoking, drinking, eating pork, eating seafood. You going to hell for a whole lot of things. But I want to be real comfortable in the fact that I'm a daily committed sinner to being happy. I'm committed to being happy, which is going to make me a sinner on a regular basis, than to be a daily hypocrite and give people advice that I wouldn't even use myself. I'm just giving them advice based off my misery. I would rather tell somebody, look, I care about you enough that right now I'm not in the best place to give you any advice or info on how to get through your situation. You have an opportunity. You actually have an obligation to people that look up to you. Man, do the right thing. Stop trying to chastise people through your religion and through your views. Man, it's been the kid. I'm just, I spoke on this because I see it. I see it often, and before I blast somebody, I'd rather just go ahead and share my 2 cents first. But it's whack. You have a responsibility to, give biased information, especially if you're trying to help or encourage somebody. I've never seen somebody be able to encourage somebody and insult them at the same time. You can't insult somebody and then encourage them in the same breath. It's impossible. So yeah, man, think about that. If you having a bad time, man, sometimes just dig a little deep. Separate yourself, do some soul searching. Sometimes you can find the answers yourself. Stop seeking for answers from people who don't even got their life right. I don't go to the barbershop to get my teeth cleaned. I don't go to the eye doctor to get my ears checked. I don't go get a pedicure. You know what I mean? I don't go get a pedicure and end up with my hair cut. I mean, it don't work that way. You go to certain places for certain things. Don't go to a jacked up individual to help you get your situation together. If they situation jacked up 9 times out of 10, they're going to give you jacked up advice. Use this advice. Spend time with yourself and try to figure it out first. It's been Thakiddbigroe. Peace.